What's going on, everybody? We should be live on YouTube. How y'all doing? Happy New Year to everybody. Hope all is well. The Lab Tech Show. We're here. That's right. We're here. And we're here to simplify technology in a language that you should understand. We want you to understand at least, right? My name is Tallboy, and we're here to talk tech. And I got some guests with me. We're here. We got CES next week. We got Revis here. What's up, Revis? How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. Happy New Year's, fam.
Man, happy New Year to you as well, my man. And hopefully all is well with you in your world. And we're here to talk technology. Hopefully, are we live over here now? Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we're live. You said we're live, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we're here. It's the Lab Tech Show, and I didn't do our standard applause. I don't know. I'm just starting off the year all crazy and all off balance. So we're here, 2024. Started off on a slow start, but we're here, y'all. We here. All right, guys. We have a jam-packed show, so we're gonna go get right into it. Please get your adult beverage, whatever it is that you're drinking. Make sure you have your adult beverage. As you know me, I got my Minute Maid. Today's flavor is mango punch. So whatever it is that you're drinking, make sure that you have it. Awesome Fun Things is in the building. He says, yeah, you're live. I see you, man. That's what's up. And then also, please share the show with people. Let people know where we're at. Let them know what we're doing. And I definitely would appreciate it, all right? The articles are in the description. And we're going to go get right off into it. So our first thing that I want to know, let's see, you guys should have a poll question that's right there on YouTube, but I'm going to ask you this same question here. And that question is, what do you think will have the biggest tech boost this year? On your phone, let us know. 1, cars. 2, phones. 3, virtual reality. 4, TVs, or 5, something I can't think of. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. Let me know in the comments, what do you think will have the biggest tech boost this year? All right. Let me know in the comments, and we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. We got our guy Revis. We got to see where he's at. Where are you, Revis? He's somewhere in the United States, from LA to New York. Where are you, Revis? Don't forget to honk the horn. Revis, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, fam. How's it going?
I'm doing all right. TBJ here. How you doing? You good? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, TBJ.
Oh, man, we're here, man. We got a word of the day, man. And are you ready for it? It sounds like it's really easy.
You know, it's about time we get an easy word.
Yeah, I mean, we had sang froid last week. So do you remember that word?
San Juan, of course.
Okay. Well, we got a new word, all right? It's called diligent. And I'm going to give you the sentence, and I'm going to also give you a definition, and you're going to break it down for us in truck driver terms. Is that cool?
Okay, that'll work.
All right, here we go. Diligent means someone or something described as diligent is characterized by steady, earnest, and energetic effort. The sentence reads, after many hours of diligent research, the students were ready to compile their results. All right, Revis, this is pretty easy. Diligent. Break it down.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It actually describes you. It actually describes me, especially me, because you know I had a lot of truck problems last year, and because of my due diligence and I kept going through, and I was energetic, and I kept, you know, keeping that positive attitude, that we actually got through the year. We actually traded that truck in and got something new. You know, it you in this show, the diligence is showing because we're getting more and more people starting to come, and we get more. Well, I'm saying you, but I'm talking about Tall Boy. I forgot, TBJ. You're kind of new. You come from Tall Boy's diligence. He's always steady. He's always energetic. He's always keeping things going. He's always trying to keep things new. And he came up with you. That's diligence.
Okay. TBJ had some technical difficulties, so he had to go away. So Tallboy's here, but he's going to come back hopefully before you end this segment. But I think I get what you're saying, Revis. Just to keep pursuing and being persistent. Is that what it is?
That is pretty much.
Uh, uh,
Keep going.
okay, your phone is breaking out, man. Where you at, man? You in the backwoods of Florida? Where you at? Did you disappear on us? Oh Lord, the phone does not want to be diligent. How about that one?
Yeah, I am in Fort White, Florida.
Fort White, Florida. Okay, well, is it backwoods? Cause you struggling over there, man.
Well, the service isn't that great here,
Okay.
but I am not far from Gainesville, Georgia.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you struggling over there, breaking up in them backwoods of Fort White, Florida, man. I don't know what you got going on over there, but diligent. I think a lot of people do understand what you're saying, and I appreciate you telling me this is what we got going on. And like you said, it's gonna happen in due time. And like you said, the state. I think in any business or anything in life, I think that you got to be diligent if you really want it. And I'm pretty sure the guests that we're going to bring on momentarily, I think that they've been diligent in their work as well. So I think that's what it is. I think I was able to get TBJ back up here, man. So let me see if I can get TBJ to talk to you. All right, we're back. How you doing, man? Diligent. Yep, you said it right. Yep. Diligent. I'm feeling it. Let me see here. Let's see.
That's another thing that diligent is.
What's that?
Even when TBJ messes up, Tallboy pops in to take care of it. You know, that's that effort. That's that energetic, to make sure things keep going.
True. Yeah. That's about right. I love it, man. Well, you know we're here, and we're here to just have a good time. We're here to simplify tech, but we also want to know, how did Revis do on the word of the day? Let us know in the comments. We're waiting on End of Trading. We're waiting for him to pull up on us. I don't know if he's on the show live right now, but he's in. Where is End of Trading from? We want to know, because he's going to tell you the truth. Him, Mama D, and Sister Queen, they're going to tell you the truth. So, but how did Revis do on the word of the day? Give us a 1 for good description. I approve this message. 2, what a great way to start off the new year. 3, that was too easy. Or 4, he has me messed up. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me know in the comments, how did Revis do? All right, Revis. TBJ wants to say, do you have anything else you want to say before we get up out of here, man?
Tallboy has merch. I don't want anyone to forget that.
Yeah.
Next week I'll be in Vegas.
Okay.
And I think we'll be meeting up, me and you.
Uh-huh.
And we'll be doing CES together.
Well, you'll meet Tallboy, not TBJ, because TBJ, he not ready for all of that. That's too much tech for him.
Oh, I think he's going anyway.
Yeah. Well, what did Cardi B say?
Period.
he's going. All right, Revis, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit later. All right.
All right, everyone. See you all next week.
All right, there it is. Our word of the day is diligent, and of course, we all see as what the poll has said. Good description. I approve this message. There it is. All right. Let's see. Let me get myself back on this screen here. We got some people that we need to invite and we need to welcome onto the show. All right. So we got to welcome our friend. He is a family member of the show. Let me make sure I got my stinger set up for him and make sure we got all the good old stuff set up. He's been around. We've met at CES years ago now. We're about 7 years in, maybe 6 years in, of meeting each other. And When I met, I was really, really sick, and I gave him my word that I was going to come by his booth. I showed up. Next thing you know, he gets on Shark Tank, the actual show Shark Tank. He does his thing. I was really impressed with, seeing him saying, I actually interviewed this guy. And look at him. He's on TV. He's done his thing. And he ended up partnering, doing some really big things with his company. And if I can't find it, but it's somewhere. Before we get through, I'll show you what it is. But Robbie Cabral from BenjiLock, how you doing, man? You doing all right?
Hey, Talvo, how you doing?
Yeah,
Happy New Year.
Here, man. Yeah. All right. How's life been treating you, man?
Hey, first and foremost, it's always an honor to be here. Me and you, we go way back. Back in 2017, that's when the whole journey started. And, like I always told you that keep it positive, keep it going. And I really love the word diligent. And I'm sure that all of our guests in the show are going to speak about that. But that really resonates with all of us. New year 2024, persistence, positive, and I think we will all get there. So love the word.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. We have another guest. I met him last year at CES. He's based out of Michigan, and he has some technology that said, you know what, I want to protect you with your products. If you have a laptop, he said, you know what, he doesn't want you to have your laptop swiped or stolen or anything like that. So based out of Michigan, he's created some technology, and he said, you know what, we're going to find a way to build some magic and make some magic happen. So we met at CES last year, and it's funny because Robbie and this gentleman that I'm about to introduce you, they found a way to partner. So that's the beauty of being at CES. You get a chance to have relationships, partnerships, you build on top of each other, and I'm pretty sure he'll have his definition of diligent as well. Without further ado, let me go ahead and introduce you to Mr. Ryan Angett. How you doing, Ryan?
Hey, tall boy, I'm good. How are you? I'd be remiss without saying, go blue.
Oh, man, no, man, no. Don't do it
I
to
had
me,
to.
man.
I had to.
Oh, man. It's about the Tide, but you know what? You guys beat us fair and square. There's no controversial calls. Not like how the Lions got lost or got beat against Dallas the night before. So, in all fairness, I bow down and give you guys the blue. Okay, so y'all heard it here first. Tallboy is an Alabama fan, but we did lose to Michigan, so the Wolverines rolled over the Tide. So I'll give you that.
You've had your run. You've had your run.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. All right. So with that being said, let me see if I can get all three of us on the screen here. And if I can do that, there we go. We got Robbie, we got Tallboy, and we got Ryan. We're going to talk a little tech news, okay? And then after that, we're going to go in and talk about your products. But before we do that, Robbie, can you tell them real briefly your technology, and then Ryan will tell them about your technology. So then that way people can kind of have an idea of who you guys are and why I have you guys on the show.
Sure. Just as we met a couple years back, we created BenjiLock. So BenjiLock is the world's first traditional lock with fingerprint technology, which means that you can open it with your fingerprint, but also with a traditional key. In this case, this is a TSA accepted lock, which is great for travel and on the go. And as we have progressed, I think after COVID, we have all learned that you always have to pivot. So we decided as well now to how do we partner with other companies that resonate with us, that we believe in, and how we can put our technology into their products. And I think it was a great synergy on how we met Ryan and TechLock, and such a great product, great company, but great solution. So
I love it. And Ryan?
Yes. It's been a great partnership with Robbie, and it's been fun working with them and their business, BenjiLock. Our company is TechLock Solutions, and we've invented the LapLock. Like Robbie, we've got a world's first as well. LapLock is the world's first retrofitting physical laptop security device built for the work from anywhere world. So as you may know, There are 1,600 laptops stolen every day in the US alone, over 3 million worldwide. It accounts to many data breaches, physical loss, etc. And we have a new gadget to help prevent that loss while working in shared workspaces in public places like libraries or coffee shops.
Nice, nice, nice. All right. So with that being said, you can see how they partnered together, and then I'm just the guy in the middle. And I met them both at CES, and then now look at us coming and doing a joint collaboration as we go into CES for 2024. And like I said, we'll talk more about the products and how you guys are doing it. But before we do all of that, we're going to talk a little tech news, if you guys don't mind, real briefly, and go from there. Okay, is that cool?
Sure.
He said, "Yeah, sure." Our stash stock party before we get started, guys, is Google. You got 3 hours, 41 minutes, and 24 seconds to get your piece of stash stock. Welcome to 2024. If you guys are not familiar, go to stash.com/party. That's stash.com/party and get your piece of stash stock. It is live right now, and when that clock hits 0, you lose it. But if you are interested in investing into stock, this is your opportunity to get a piece of Google. You don't get a whole stock, you just get a piece of incremental stock. So there's like a 0.2, 0.5, or however much, depending on how many people register and get theirs, you get a chance to own a piece of Google. So why not? And if you use my code in the description, you get $20 when you spend $20. All right. So you got 3 hours, 40 minutes, and 38 seconds to get your piece of stash stock. All right.
He's somewhere in the United States, from LA to New York.
I don't know what I'm doing over there. Yeah, there. We're pressing too many buttons. All right. So that's what it is. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our first article. You guys tell me where you guys want to go. You guys want to go AI? You guys want to go T-Mobile? Or do you want to go with passwords? Or subscriptions. I'm sorry. Subscriptions. Yes? No? Nothing? You guys want to go with subscriptions? You guys want to go with T-Mobile? Or do you guys want to go with AI? Which one? Anyone?
T-Mobile.
T-Mobile. All right, there we go. I'm like, what's going on? You guys can't hear me? All right, guys. Here we go. T-Mobile. Let me go ahead and pull this article up. All right, so T-Mobile. Let's see, what are they doing? How many people are T-Mobile users? All right, tech troublemakers like T-Mobile. Let's do it. I'm going to get you the comments over here. Shirley P says, I remember the BenjiLock episode. That's what Shirley says. And then also, Shirley says T-Mobile. Tech Troublemaker says T-Mobile. And everybody else is saying hello. And then, hey, Tallboy and TBJ. Yeah, so we're starting off a little slow, but it's the new year. Work with us, all right? They say T-Mobile Tuesday app is about to get a big upgrade, guys, a major upgrade, all right? So this is how the article reads. Break it down, make it real fast, and we're going to keep it pushing, all right? They're basically saying that T-Mobile is they're always trying to be the leader in the 5G race, and they basically said to kick off 2024, this is what they want to do. They want to go ahead and they announced that a big change is coming to his T-Mobile Tuesdays app, and they're saying that the regular T-Mobile Tuesday app is going away, and in its place, a new one is launching soon. They said if you opened it up this past Tuesday, they said that they had an announcement that said introducing T-Life. That's right, T-Life. And this is what the article said. It says, if you tap the card, you're taken to a promo page for T-Life that reads, T-Mobile Tuesdays will soon be part of T-Life, a new app for T-Mobile and Metro by T-Mobile customers, and you'll be able to score awesome perks and exclusive deals. Plus, you'll enjoy access to benefits and more ways to connect with what's important. And they're basically saying, in other words, your T-Mobile Tuesday deals and rewards, they're not going to go anywhere. They're just heading to a different app. Now, the cool thing about it is, if you already have the latest version of Google or Android, it will automatically update itself if you're subscribed to the T-Mobile Tuesdays. And then they're also saying that Based on the screenshots T-Mobile provided for T-Life, it looks like the app will split into 3 pages, which will be Home, Tuesdays, and Connect. And basically, in addition to housing the usual T-Mobile Tuesday deals, it looks like T-Life will tie into T-Mobile sync up trackers, Wi-Fi routers, and more. And they're also saying that the existing T-Mobile Tuesday app will be updated and transformed into T-Life, so you won't need to download a new app from the App Store or the Play Store, but there's no timeline indicating when that will happen, but we'll learn more in due time. Your thoughts on this, Ryan? What do you think about that? Are you a T-Mobile guy?
I'm not a T-Mobile guy, so it's hard for me to have an opinion.
That's fair.
I haven't used the app. I'm not familiar. I see the commercials, so I'd rather have no opinion than a opinion that can sway people because I'm really uneducated on the T-Mobile side of things. So hopefully Robbie can give more anecdotal color.
Okay, Robbie, what about you? Are you a T-Mobile guy?
It's interesting. The first phone that I had here when I moved from Dominican Republic to the U.S., it was a T-Mobile Razor Pink phone. And it was the bomb. I mean, it was the bomb at the time. There was no smartphones, nothing like that. But after moving, the signal was just bad, and I just had to switch. So it's been a while since I haven't had T-Mobile. So I love the colors, love the branding. I used to love a lot their last CEO. I don't remember his name, but he was very energetic.
Tim Legier.
Always wearing pink, and I, but I don't know much about it. I've kind of lost track.
Okay, well, I'm a T-Mobile guy. So every Tuesday, they give out promotions. It could be a discount or free food. So you can get $5 a free pizza or breadsticks from Little Caesars. You could get a free hamburger from Wendy's or Quiznos. They have different promotions that they have. And then sometimes you can go into the store on the actual Tuesday and they'll give out scarves, mugs, let's see, hats, you name it. They have like little tchotchkes, promo items that they give away. But the cool thing is they give out discounts for flights, and then also they give out discounts for gas. So I'm a big Shell user, so they'll give anywhere from 5 to 15 cents off if you're a T-Mobile user. So you automatically, if you sign up with Shell, you automatically get 5 cents. But then if you're a T-Mobile Tuesday or a T-Mobile customer, you'll get an additional 5 to 15 cents off. So that could be a total of 20 cents, 15 cents that you get to go with your gas, but you have to get your gas from Tuesday to Friday to be able to activate that promotion. So the way gas prices have been, that's a good deal. So T-Mobile Tuesdays has been pretty awesome for me because I take advantage of the gas price, of the discounted gas. Now you can go to the Walmart and get gas there, or you can go to, whatever gas station that it may be. But for me, this is where I primarily do all my gas shopping at Shell, and they have a partnership with them. So to know that it's there, I think that it's pretty cool. I don't know if I want to go into a separate app where you're sitting here promoting other stuff. I mean, I'm kind of already accustomed to the app, but now I guess it's because it's 2024. Why not, right? So why not start something new? Our comments are saying here, let's see. James Hicks says free internet. He says free internet on Alaska Airlines is a huge benefit of being on T-Mobile. Cool promo items, says Shirley P. And let's see, let's see what else is being said. Yeah, so that's pretty much what the comments are saying over here. So yeah, I mean, it's some great promo items. It's some great stuff that they give out. And like I said, you just got to go in there, and it's only active on Tuesday. If you go into the app any other day, then it'll let you know straight up, no, we don't have anything for you. Check back with us on Tuesday. So the only reason that you would open up the app is because it's Tuesday and you want to see what the new deal is. That's the way I look at it.
Now I got a quick question, since you're a T-Mobile customer, because I've lost track. So this T-Mobile Tuesday, has that been around for a while?
It's been around since I've been with T-Mobile, and I've been with T-Mobile since 2013, 2014. So,
Okay.
so every Tuesday, I'm looking for that new deal. And like I said, for me, primarily I use it for the gas. But they may say, "Hey, we have a T-Mobile visor. We may have a T-Mobile beach ball because it's springtime or it's the summertime. We got a T-Mobile beach towel or a T-Mobile, little hand towel, whatever it is." But you have to go into the physical store on Tuesday before they close because the employees, they tend to not want to give out the product the day after. So you have to, and it's the first, and it's only while supplies last. So I think that they have more supplies in the back, but if you show up the next day, they normally say, "Oh, well, we ran out," and it is what it is. So, but like I said, from food, movie tickets, it could be flight credits, it could be hotel credits, and it'd be like $10, $20 off. But like I said, the movie tickets, I mean, it's pretty cool.
Well, that's good to know. Actually, I kind of like that. It's giving you perks. I
Yeah.
don't get that from my current provider.
Right, yeah. I mean, and you got to think, no other cell phone provider is really doing something like this to just say, and it's not to say we're trying to win you over with perks. It's just one of those deals where it's, hey, we're here, and this is just an addition to what we're giving out. So because you're a customer or a loyal customer of T-Mobile or Metro by T-Mobile, this is just an added perk. So that's the way I look at it. Ryan, now that you know what T-Mobile Tuesday is, you got anything to say?
I'm a newbie here. No, it's cool. I mean, listen, every company's got their niche in the market of what they do really well. And I think T-Mobile, I'm a marketing salesperson by trade, but T-Mobile is a marketing genius company. I mean, to have people to be engaged with constant connectivity above and beyond just the service that they provide to make it a customer experience in brand loyalty, that's pretty cool. So, the companies that get that right really have good, successful business. So I applaud them for that. Just on the outside, just, not knowing, not using them at all, the fact that they do that is it's cool.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's one of those situations where, like I said, it's cool to know that it's just a simple customer appreciation, as my online sales said. All right, well, we got a poll question here. And guys in the audience, I did not break down the rules, but if you are on your phone, that's right, if you're on your phone, type the respective number. If you're watching on your TV, if you would like to comment and participate with the online poll, by all means, you're welcome. Just go to YouTube on your phone or on your tablet or desktop, and you can participate in the live poll. And this is what we have. What do you think of the T-Mobile upgrading their promotions app? 1, hey, it's a new year. Why not? Have a fresh start. 2, I like the way it is. Makes no sense to change it. 3, I didn't know T-Mobile had an app that offered these services. Or 4, I have no dog in this fight. I don't use the service. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? All right? Let me know, and we'll come back and see how you guys fared. So what do you guys think that they're going to say, guys? Like, do you think that they're going to be all for it, or you're going to be like, nah, I ain't feeling none of this?
I don't think people like change. That's the bottom line. People don't like change. So I think it's going to be number one.
You think that that's going to be it? so let's see.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess.
You said what?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But I don't know if it was broken or not.
Yeah, and that's the way I look at it. All right, so the comments are coming in, and it's kind of split here, but majority of you guys are saying I have no dog in this fight. I don't use the service, and then some people are like, I didn't even know T-Mobile had an app that offered these services, and hey, it's a new year. Why not? Let's have a fresh start. All right, there it is. That's what we got. All right, guys, real briefly, which one you guys want, AI or subscriptions?
Subscriptions.
Subscriptions. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Subscriptions. He said he wants the subscriptions. All right, we're going to do subscriptions, guys. Let's see. What do we have subscription season? I'm going to call it reevaluate subscription season. That's what I'm going to say. Do you guys, let me put myself on the screen here. Do you guys have a subscription that you're not using. It could be Amazon Audible. I'm not picking on anybody, but it could be Amazon Audible. It could be I can't think of any subscriptions that you would have, like a streaming service that you're not watching, such as Peacock, Amazon, Hulu, Stars. Just any type of subscription that you're already paying. It could be a food service subscription that you're really not using, a magazine, newspaper subscription, whatever it may be. Are you using it? If you're not using it, it may be time to find them and cancel them. All right. So we're going to go ahead and break this down. And this is how we said that this is one of the articles for 2023 that stood out for us. And it was ironic that it's the top of the year and it's time for us to really think about, should we or should we not take care of this, right? So do you guys have subscriptions, Ryan or Robbie, that you need to cancel?
Oh, absolutely.
he's like, yeah.
I know I'm a problem. I have one Simply Safe. It's a home security system. We have an Airbnb that we use, that we own. And
Okay.
I cannot get rid of this damn thing. And it's $30 a month. And it's such a pain in the butt. But yes,
Hold on,
we
how
have
much?
that.
How much?
30 a month.
Oh, hell
Yeah. I mean, we're just throwing away almost $400 a year for the last 2 years.
No, hell no. Come on, Ryan. We can't do that, man. I hope you got your adult beverage tonight, because I got mine. I hope you got your, cause yeah. You gonna have to drink to this one, man. So, Robbie, what about you? Do you have a subscription that you need to reevaluate?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm gonna have to start digging into it, but I actually did clean it up a little bit at the end of last year. A couple days ago, because that whole bundle that you get with Disney, Hulu, and ESPN, I think I was paying at the time for all of them separately, and it was killing me, and I had no idea. So I think the bundle is actually better. But as you can see now, all these services, it's all ads. So it's gonna get very interesting with all these subscription services, advertising on top of that, and you're also trying to cut the cord, which I did. I had DirecTV. Sorry, I cut it, and now it's all streaming.
All right. Well, this is how the article reads, guys. We're going to briefly go over it. It says many companies, from VR game makers to sock brands, they have all said we're going to accept the subscription model. They embraced it. They said, hey, we want to push it out because this is a way to make some money. But they may be sucking money out of your accounts regularly, like Ryan. So... and then also, there's no magical way to find and cancel unwanted subscriptions all at once. So despite what some apps may say, here's a few steps that, and an hour or so of your time should be enough to purge what you're not using and save some money in the process. We've come up with a few tricks that will help you find what you pay for and include it with the instructions on how to cancel some of the most unpopular subscriptions. All right. So they're saying in this article, before putting the post together, they had no idea how many subscriptions that the person that wrote this article, that how many that he or she had. And they said that they had all kinds of subscriptions. And then they said that you may not know what subscriptions are quietly subtracting dollars from your accounts. One of the most comprehensive ways to see what you're paying for is to look at your bank account and credit card transactions. And you can perform a search for every transaction in the previous full month, all right? And it may be a lot to scroll through in those bank statements, but you can see each month what subscription or what service you have, and then now you can decide, am I really using this? And they're also saying another approach is to search for a welcome and thank you email, since most services send out an initial message confirming your new subscription. And they're also saying using advanced search functions in your email and enter the word welcome or thank you in the subject field. And then you'll see the words annual, subscribing, and membership. Those are key words that you're looking for: annual, subscribing, and membership. in the general keyword search fields, and you should get a decent idea of the things that you signed up for if you forgot them. All right. You're going to have to probably go through a lot of promotional emails, but I mean, hey, this will help you find those annual subscriptions and that you don't want to show up in the next month's bill. All right. And then sometimes it's helpful simply just to see a list of common subscriptions people pay for and just basically forget. And here's a list of some of those subscriptions that you may actually forget. Right here, you got YouTube Premium, Amazon Prime Video, or just Amazon Prime. You got Netflix, Disney Plus, Pandora, Disney, Pandora Premium. Maybe you have the PlayStation Plus, the Xbox Game Pass. What if you have Adobe Creative Cloud, Microsoft 365, To Do, Evernote, LinkedIn Premium? What about Tinder? What about HelloFresh, Blue Apron, DoorDash, Uber Eats? All of these are subscriptions that you could possibly be paying for, right? And they're also saying over here that what you can do is, there we go. They said how to cancel those subscriptions. For the most part, if you sign up and pay for a service through an app, you can cancel through the same app. Now, some app developers will direct you to their website to pay for a subscription, and then a cancellation process will nearly always involve logging into your account and navigating to your profile or account details to view and cancel that subscription, all right? So basically, they're showing you right here in the fine print. If you have an Apple phone, you guys know I'm Team Android, but you can read it right there from the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. When you pay for a subscription through the App Store, the transaction will likely be listed as a payment or to either Google or Apple. So it's harder to see what you're paying for when you're using the banking suggestion above. But here's how to see it when you subscribe to using the two major app marketplaces. All right. So if you're in the App Store, go into your settings app from the iPad or your iPhone, tap your profile box, tap on media and purchases. A pop-up window will appear to view account. And then you go down to subscriptions, and then you will then see your active and inactive subscriptions, and then you can cancel whichever respective one you want. And then also, if you want to cancel through the Google Play Store, this is if you purchase something like YouTube Premium or YouTube TV. This would be good for something like that. You would just open up the Google Play app and then tap your profile circle in the top right, tap on payments and subscriptions. Tap on the subscription, and then you will see your active subscriptions, and you can decide which one you no longer want. All right. And then they have definitions or explanations on how to break it down for Amazon Prime, Apple TV, and then Spotify. And I think that's pretty much it. So Paramount Plus and a few other ones. All right. So they show you how to do it on your respective iOS device or your respective Android phone. Now they're saying apps that can help. All right. So apps that can help you in this situation here. They're saying that some finance apps will track and manage your subscriptions for you. And you got Rocket Money. So if you use that service, they have a free version, but then they also have a paid version. So I don't know if you really want to pay for a paid version when you're trying to get rid of a subscription, but you could use that service. And then also you can have a reminder app, and they're saying that apps like Bobby, which is on iOS, or Tilla, which is on Android, that don't connect with your bank account. Instead, you just enter the details of the subscriptions you already have and add the new ones as you go. The apps will remind you about upcoming renewals and let you quickly see what you're paying for all in one place. All right. So they have a free version, and they also have a paid version. Okay. So hopefully that will help you when it comes to that over there. But go through, all I can recommend is go through your, think about what you subscribe for. And like the last thing you want is to say, I got to pay another annual $119, another $66, or another $39 has been taken out of my account. So hopefully that will help you. Hopefully that's beneficial to you. And the question that I have for you here is, in the comments on your phone, do you have subscriptions you need to cancel? 1, yes, I needed this reminder. 2, no, I'm good. 3, I do, but I will forget again and will be hit with a fee. Or 4, I just need to find time to identify and cancel. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me know in the comments. What do you think about this? Do you need to cancel any subscriptions in your life for 2024? Let us know. What you think, Robbie?
You know, I like it's a great reminder. I will say number 1.
Okay. What about you, Ryan? Let me know. Let me know, Ryan.
The most expensive subscription I can't cancel is my wife, but fortunately she's not hearing me say that.
That's suspicious.
This is a huge value. I would say number 1 for sure, but I will give you a testimonial. I have used Rocket Money, and it's a great service. I did it 2 years ago. I probably need to do it again.
Okay, so you think Rocket Money is actually worth the subscription?
Well, it was a different company. I think it was Mint. I can't remember. They got bought by Rocket Money, which is another Detroit native. Dan Gilbert, Quicken Loans is Rocket Money. And I don't know if we paid. Their model was different. They would go through all your subscriptions, and they would actually look at different things you're paying for. Like you'd say, oh, your Xfinity bill, and I'm an Xfinity guy, is 40% higher than what it should be. You're paying $200 a month. We can get it down to you to $140 a month. But if we save you $60 a month, we want to get $30 for like 3 months. And I was like, okay. And you handle the negotiation, you do all that. So it did subscriptions and it did bill negotiation on your behalf. And it actually saved quite a bit of money.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, that
Yeah.
makes a lot of sense. All right, guys. I forgot to hit the button to let you guys see it, but I see in the comments, I see 2, 2, 2, 1, and 3. That's what I'm seeing right now. And then I see Revis. He says he never subscribed. I never subscribe to anything because it's a waste of time for me. I don't have time or money to waste on things I won't, I guess, use consistently. And let's see. Then Shirley says it's harder than Chinese arithmetic to find them, like unscribing from an email list. And then Sister Queen says the bundle is better. Okay, I'm not mad at that. And yes, I want to clean up my subscription services. I'm not mad at that. I get it. It makes sense. It's that time. So go into the
Hey,
new
you know
year.
what? I'll say this. Can I agree with Shirley? Because I was literally doing that. I think 2 days ago, trying to unsubscribe from all these emails. It's like Jesus Christ. I'm sure that we all get it. Promotional, promotional, promotional. But it's like your whole inbox just gets full of stuff that sometimes we really don't need.
Okay. Well, I just found. Are you using Gmail or are you using something else?
Gmail and Outlook.
Gmail and Outlook. All right. So I just found a service the other day called Goodbye Email, right? And with Goodbye Email, I think it's goodbyeemail.com. You sign up. It's a process, but what they will do is they will find all your culprits and then they'll tell you what's taking up most of your large file sizes. And then you can just go in and it takes about a day for them to do it. And then Outlook, I think it takes up to 4 days to do this. So I cleaned up my Gmail a little bit. I said I was going to go back to it. I saw it. I saw where my culprits were, which was me sending stuff to myself. So that really didn't help. But it also allowed me to see where I needed to unsubscribe from. And I did cancel like 3 subscriptions just because of that. So this article just came right on time on top of that. So Goodbye Email is what I use. So just Google Goodbye Email. And maybe that might be able to help you. All right. Awesome Fun Thing says Gmail and Outlook. That is an odd mix. So don't feel bad, Robbie. I do the same thing, man. I have Outlook Well, yeah, Outlook is Hotmail. Is that correct?
Used to be, yeah. Then
Yeah, yeah,
Outlook is just the whole thing now with Bing and all that, and
yeah,
the whole world of AI, right?
yeah, yeah. I want to try that goodbye email. Drop the links. Okay. Shirley, send me a message and I'll shoot it over to you. Okay. All right, guys, we are at the halfway part of the show. So let me see. Can I figure this out here? Where are we at? Where's he at? There we go. All right, guys, I need you to hit that like and subscribe button. And then if you want to be nice, hit the notification bell. It's called the Lab Tech Show. We want you to embrace it. We got you. The Lab Tech Show. When you hit the like button, it's 2024. I need you to share this show. Come on now. You guys know that this is a live show. You know we do this in real time. We have a good time. We have guests. We break down the technology in a language that you understand. You name it, we do it. As long as it's related to tech, we're not just trying to go over your head. We're just trying to give it to you, real and raw. It's the Lab Tech Show. Will you subscribe? Will you hit that like button? Will you tell somebody at least? Come on, hang out with us. It's the Lab Tech Show. All right, guys, it's about that time. We're going to talk about what you guys got going on. So, Robbie, I'm going to set you up because you and I had a conversation, right? And when we had that conversation, you were like, hey, I was like, what are you doing with BenjiLock? And, you know, people are going to be traveling for the holidays and maybe we can get some last minute Christmas ideas. And you said, hey, man, I'm doing that, but I got some new technology that I want to share with you. And with that being said, you were like, look, we're going to make some magic happen with this over here. And tell us about BenjiLock and tell us how it all works and this new partnership that you got.
No, I think as you know before, BenjiLock, it's biometric and key technology. So basically, our goal is to make everything easy, simple, accessible. It's non-connected. It's very private to you. And we felt that as we move forward, how can we put this technology into other places beyond the locks? And I felt like the synergy with TechLock Solutions and their new product LapLock, it was just something that it was meant to be. Personally, when I read about it, heard about it, had a chance to meet Ryan, I right away thought of myself, as we all travel, always on the go, especially now with going to CES in the next week, traveling on the go, you have your laptop, let's say that you're sitting down, how do you, while you're moving around and all that, you maybe want to leave all your stuff secure. It was something that just from a personal consumption, I will be using it. And I felt like, hey, this will be a great partnership and something that we could all leverage at CES 2024.
Gotcha. So basically, with that being said, can you tell us how Ryan, how did all of this work, or when he came to you, how did all of this work? Because people do not know what LapLock is. So can you tell us about LapLock, and then tell us about how things actually, when he came and approached you, what was the thought process behind all of that? So what is LapLock, and then tell us how you and Robbie, the initial thoughts.
Sure. Yeah, tall boy. As I said earlier, LapLock is this is a unit not obviously on your laptop, but it's about the size of a smartphone, so it's really not too big. We try to make it compact and convenient for the everyday work from anywhere, professional, student, etc. So, how many times have you been in that Starbucks or cafeteria or a shared workspace like a WeWork or Regis, and you want to leave your belongings out all day? You've got your bag, your coat, your laptop, all those personal belongings that have a lot of personal and business value to you. You want the convenience to leave your stuff out. So you go take a call, use a restroom, grab a coffee, go to the airline counter. We now have invented LapLock to conveniently and securely lock you to any desk or table with the quick kind of clamping force of the lock in the top down. You hit your code, 212, your lock button, and you're locked to the table. Very simple, very easy, totally innovative. There's nothing like it in the world. We have a patent in the US and 12 other countries. And we've been developing this product, believe it or not, for over 4 years. So it's been extremely challenging and complex to build through COVID. And the marriage between BenjiLock and TechLock has been great. So the magic of the story was small startup company like we are. I actually worked through the CTA, Consumer Technology Association, we became a member of about a year and a half ago. And Deborah, who, Robbie, I said, I'm looking for resources, guidance, experience. I actually had spent 8 years at a different phone company, BlackBerry. If you remember BlackBerry, call boy, I spent several years there. BlackBerry doesn't do phones anymore. We do software. So I actually worked in their software cybersecurity division. But, I was new to obviously running our own company and being at CES. I never attended. And Deborah goes, you got to meet Robbie. He's a fantastic guy. He's been in your shoes. Maybe there's some synergy between what they're doing and you're doing. And that was about a year ago. And, the rest is history.
All right. So we got a video that I want to play about LapLock, and hopefully people will see how it works and how the technology works, and then they can ask questions about LapLock, and we go from there. All right. How about this?
Sure.
Hold up. Premiumbeat.com.
Just have this video play, just loop while we do this. So basically, I saw that you can hook a purse and you can also hook your laptop. Is that correct? So you're just putting the lock. So there's a piece, or is it magnet, or is it some adhesive?
Yeah, it's the bottom strap, the arm strap, which is, kind of a very thin, it doesn't impede the user experience. We include 4 little rubber feet for your laptop. So your laptop's actually raised off the table by about 1/4 inch. And that arm mount stays on the bottom of your laptop in a semi-permanent fashion. And that is the piece that hooks into your LapLock.
Okay.
So that stays there all the time. If you want to remove that, you can remove it with like a razor blade or like a household item, like a butter knife. If you want to return, let's say, your office wants you to return your laptop every 3 years for a new one or something. So you can pop it off, but you can't pull it off from a thief's perspective when the product's in function. So that's where it is semi-permanent. And that really will not come off the laptop. We include a special primer called Primer 94, which prepares the surface to make it a super strong bond of that arm plate to the bottom of the laptop with, that's a double sticky sided 3M tape. So that stays there all the time. And when you want to use the product, it's really simple. It swings out, and that's how it connects.
Okay, so now I also see that there was a purse or a book bag that was connected. How does that work?
Yeah, so we sell a separate product called BagLock, which is probably going to be popping up here in the video. You can see it right there, BagLock. So if you have a purse or a bag, I have a nice travel bag that I use. I certainly don't want to get stolen. So you can actually, if you buy the BagLock, that will actually hook through the LapLock like opening right here, and that goes on, and then you can essentially loop the BagLock. It's a non-cuttable nylon cord, or steel braided cord, really. We just changed steel braided cord that will go around the device and that will go through your bag top or your handle of your bag. So that's essentially, you get kind of a 2-for-1 functionality with the bag lock.
Got you. So let me ask you this question here. You cannot do the purse and the laptop at the same time. Is that correct?
No, you can. They're built, so you can see it right there. That's a great shot. So with the functionality of the LapLock, you can secure your bag. Now, full candor, someone could still come into your backpack while you're gone and take something out of your bag if you use it in that function with that bag. Some bags, like I have a ski bag for and this is a multi-utility product, not just laptops. I was skiing a couple weeks ago and I put all my ski gear into my ski bag. Well, I didn't want to take it to my locker. So I ended up using the LapLock with the bag lock, and I looped it through my ski travel bag. So all my stuff was secure in that bag. So the two work in tandem together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now how does the BenjiLock and the LapLock come together?
Sure. I'll start off, and we incorporated Robbie's innovative technology of taking, some of the best biometrics in the world and putting them into our technology. I remember seeing the show years ago. I watch Shark Tank all the time, and he still pops up in the reruns. But I kind of had that aha moment about a year ago when Deborah hooked us up, and I was thinking, how can we make this product more convenient, more secure? How do we get both? People, just like when you look at your iPhone, it does look like a vice. When you look at your iPhone, people love the biometric in it. They want simple, fast. They don't want to hit their password. And that's exactly why we incorporated biometric. Just that little convenience to save you a couple seconds instead of having to remember 212 or whatever it may be. That's why we partnered with Robbie, and here we are today.
Gotcha. It makes a lot of sense. I think, the biggest thing that I see is we were using the word of the day today, diligent, right? And the word of the day was like, hey, we got to stay consistent and just keep pushing. And like you said, you see Robbie is still trying to find a way to still keep pushing and saying, hey, we not only do we have the fingerprint locks for the TSA, not only do we have the locks for your door, locks for the gym, not only do we have bike locks, but now we have it to where we're protecting your laptops. And then, like you said, you were just saying, how do I still stay in this business? And, how do I still be innovative? So, like you said, instead of memorizing a number, only that number, it's the fingerprint. So how many fingerprints can actually be used when it comes to using this LapLock?
Robbie, you would probably be better. So we are just building our first prototypes right now, and we're launching at CES.
Okay.
And we're going to host multiple users for the LapLock. I think with the biometrics we bought from Robbie, I think it's going to be 5, but don't hold me to that. Again, this product prototypes are done, showcased next week, and then we go into mass manufacturing in like second, third quarter. There's me on my LapLock fake phone. But yeah, so right now I believe it's 5, but that may change to 3, could be 10. Robbie, I don't know if you have any anecdotal color on that, but I recall that's going to be the game plan.
Yeah, no, and I think one of the great tests is gonna be this coming weekend at CES Unveil, because not only you're gonna get thoughts from everyone, from Tallboy to everyone in the media, but then you get the whole week at the trade show to showcase it to everyone coming at the show, get their feedback, get their thoughts. From our perspective, we've noticed that up to 10 fingerprints is perfect, but up to 5, that's kind of like the perfect fit for the consumer, at least from our perspective. But again, it all depends on your usage, how you're going to use this product. And it's going to be something really innovative. And as you can see what Ryan's team created, we're also going to have the company Fingerprints, which is actually from Sweden. They do all the sensors for the Google Pixel, the Lenovo's, you name it. So it's gonna be a great addition to what we're doing. So this is gonna be a really not only secure product, but top of the line technology. But then also it all comes back to that word diligent, but also humble. Because from my perspective, I've always been a humble person, and knowing Ryan, his background, the company, it just keeps pushing you to new eras and of innovation. So I'm really excited about this partnership. Really excited about this coming weekend, and next week is gonna be rock and roll.
That's what's up. CES is here. Will these units be available for sale, or is it just only concept at CES?
So we're going to have our baseline version of LapLocks available for sale worldwide right now, immediately. These are ready to go after many grueling years of manufacturing and supply chain challenges. So we're very excited about that. The BenjiLock, the biometric version, is not yet available for sale, but will be
This is the
by the
biometric
end of
version here.
that is available now. Well, Robbie's version, we've got an OEM partnership where we will be reselling the LapLock by BenjiLock, so that will be readily available. Those are available to buy under the traditional BenjiLock brand. The LapLock with biometric will not be available for probably 4 to 6 months. So it's a little teaser, but we didn't want to wait till next CES and show something new and something innovative.
So you're looking at April to possibly June is what you're saying when Robbie's technology comes in. So right before summer vacation kicks in for the travel season.
We'll be ready for back to school, tall boy. I'll say that. Back to school season will be our home run. And we'll be available. You know how manufacturing works. You come out in smaller batches. You might only make a couple thousand. And then when you go into mass manufacturing, after you work out any little details or software bugs, whatever it is, you start small and then you go bigger and bigger and bigger. By the fall for back to school, which is a huge market for us, the college student market is a crazy huge laptop security market. In fact, 60% of college students have had a laptop stolen or know someone that has. So we anticipate the biometric version really making a huge splash in the back to school season, but we will have it done before that.
Okay, so we're going to be diligent. I used the word of the day, y'all. I used it. We're going to be diligent, and we're going to believe that we're going to have success with this. Now, how much is this retailing for? Because you just said that there's 2 units. So you have a LapLock that's currently already available now. How much is that LapLock? If somebody has a laptop and they say, I'm going to the airport, or I'm going to a coffee shop, I'm going to a WeWork, or a, what do you call those WeWorks? A studio.
Shared workspaces.
Yeah, shared workspace, and you need to go to the bathroom, and you don't want to have to shut everything down, and don't have to worry about somebody taking your product. How much would just the basic one retail for?
The baseline LapLock is $99.95. Okay. And there's no subscription to it. It's one time, you own it. We're not going to give you death by 1,000 paper cuts. So
I love it. $99. And then when the one with BenjiLock integration comes in, how much would that retail for?
Yeah, we're going to get a little bit of price feedback at the show, but that's likely a $124.95. So an extra $25 as an adder for the biometric technology.
That could possibly do up to 5 locks, is what you're saying, Robbie?
Up to 5 users, correct?
5 users.
Or multiple. Yeah.
Five fingerprints. Let's just put it like that. So either your 5 fingers, or 5 family members, or your significant other, you, and well, will it work with the dog?
Maybe one day.
Hey. Yep.
Okay. All right. Shirley P says, she said that's a fair price. And that's, let's see, can I get that? Yeah, she said that's a fair price. And then Reva says, remember, y'all saw it here first. Great stuff. says says Sister Queen. All right. So, like I said, this is some of the technology that Tallboy likes to find out at CES and say, how does this work for you? And it may not be for you in general, but for the home, for somebody at home and saying, I don't know a lot about tech. It doesn't get any simpler than this, right? Like you literally put it to the table, you lock it down, you put your code in, or you can use your fingerprint. You can't forget your fingerprint. I mean, this is your unique identifier, right? So, I mean,
Right.
this is what we try to do. This is what we try to find at CES, find products that make sense, that we know that I'm not being negative, but there's a lot of fluff at CES because there's a lot of concepts that's out there, and it seems like it might be the next best thing. The thing is, how do we weed through all of that and say, how do we find quality products? Because look, Robbie had an idea, and we've all heard his story. If you've been a family member of the show, you know Robbie's story. And Robbie, and if you don't, you can go to YouTube, you can go watch Shark Tank. But Robbie said, "Hey, I was feeling down, and I was in the gym working out. I lost, my key, and the brain started ticking, and it was like, hey, why not do this with the fingerprint?" And it was some technology that had never been thought of or never been done before. The next thing you know, he believes in it so much, he jumps on Shark Tank and he inks a deal. And then now look at where he's at. He's with LapLock. And now LapLock is saying, hey, we're here. And there's so many kids that have laptops, right? So since they have laptops, or you have a laptop while you're at work, why not have it here? So it's weeding out all of the foolishness and trying to find good products. And these are two companies that I've been able to find at CES, talk to them both, and look at where we are today in 2024. We're literally all in a partnership, just helping one another, saying, hey, let me introduce this to you guys, because you may never have heard of LapLock. You may never heard of BenjiLock, but if you go to their respective websites, you can see the products and the services that they offer. And the next thing you know, you might be like, I need this in my life. So that's kind of what CES is for me, is to identify solid companies and say, how does it make sense to where we can utilize these services in our life? And hopefully we can stay away from subscriptions, right?
Right.
So let me see. Let's see. What do you guys think about this? Let's see. What do you think of the BenjiLock and LapLock partnership? Let's see. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. 1, I like this. 2, it's cool technology, but too advanced for me. 3, I can see this being used in schools and in the workplace. Or 4, technology has come a long way. I remember the lock and key. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think? This is real-time polling, guys. So let us know what you guys think in the comments. All right. I'm going to get me a BenjiLock because I got locked out of my porch last night. Oh my God. Robbie, help her out. Where can she get a BenjiLock, man?
Well, to tell you the truth, we're actually now coming with a whole series of new products. That's the word diligence with the whole new year. I can't show them then to you yet because it's gonna be unveiled in the next couple weeks. So right now, I think our stock is very limited. Let's say that it's very limited right now.
Okay. But you do have door locks where they can use the fingerprint. Is that possible? I mean, that's true, right?
Correct. So basically, we our products were in major retail from Walmart. I think the only company right now that has some product in stock is Best Buy. Um, from Best Buy to Ace Hardware, Amazon, and all that, all of our limited stock is already gone. So whatever is left in the market, that's it. So it's a hunting game. So we're back now to bring in a whole new series of locks, from stainless steel to weather resistant, to a whole new collection that we're working on the back end. So because now from product perspective, we're gonna come that route, but then also we're very focused on being that ingredient into other technologies, just kind of like what Intel does in the world of laptops and security. Intel inside, I feel like BenjiLock could be a nice ingredient to other products. With TechLock Solutions, I feel like it's a great fit, because in the world of laptops, I mean, how many kids, my kids, everyone has a laptop on the go. My wife is a teacher; she has a laptop. I mean, my product like this is just it's convenient. So that's my goal. That's my goal for this new year. Creating new synergy and new partnerships, and I feel like that's we'll see how it goes.
I love it. Let me ask you, Ryan, your experience at CES last year. What was it like for you, man?
Mind blowing, truly mind blowing. When you're working in a startup, you're bootstrapping. We've got about a dozen employees now, but we're small. We're not Samsung yet, but nor do I probably want to be. But to be in the Eureka Park, which is where all the startups are, and there's about 1,000 of us in there, the camaraderie is really cool. It's really amazing to see all these different companies from every corner of the world. Very overwhelming, but what a huge energy, and it just gives you perspective of the size of the world and the culture in the world. And there's nothing like it that I've ever been to. And, it was fantastic. I almost, had a heart attack from being in Vegas for 8 days last year, but that's what Red Bull's for. Maybe a little vodka in there too. But yeah, it's just an overwhelming experience. Can't say enough great things. If you're in this industry or you like gadgets or tech, nothing like it in the world.
That's what's up, man. I think that's a fair way of putting it, of saying, and you just did Eureka Park. Just imagine me as media, and I'm walking all over the Tech West. I'm walking over to the main convention center. Have multiple meetings that I go to, and they're asking us to please. They're pulling you every which way. They say, "Can you come back? Can you do it?" And it's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
I gotta be here, or there." So I mean, it's like you have to catch them right then and there. So from a media member's perspective, it's fun. I love the hustle and bustle. My feet are dog tired, so all I can say is bring comfortable shoes. You guys know all about that, because you're
Yeah.
on your feet, you're walking, and you have to be somewhere on one side of the venue. Then you have to wait on the buses or catch an Uber to the next place, and then the parties. And it's like, what is you got 96 hours, and you got to go make the magic happen. So that's pretty much what
And,
it is.
I'll tell you this: two things. One, props to Ryan and TechLock, because, as you know, Tallboy, a lot of companies that go to Eureka Park, they go once. Next
Mm,
year, you never see them again. I mean,
mm,
there's just so many companies that just come once and they just disappear. And that's the whole thing of persistence and grit. That, hey, I did it, and you know what? I'm gonna go do it again,
that's
and
fair.
then the next year I'm gonna go do it again, and we go big or go home. And you pretty much got that evidence, Tall Boy, too. Even the year after COVID, you know how
Mm,
CES was that year. It was completely
empty.
dead,
Yeah.
but we still did it. We still did it. We had our booth and all that. But I'll tell you, it was a dead show, but we still make magic happen as much as we could, right? So that's one of the things of CS, Ryan, that it's all about relationships and all that, but it's also about friendships.
Hmm.
And you'll notice that starting now with Unveiled on Sunday.
Yeah, yeah, and I know we're having this conversation, post the show, but unveiled is another level, because you're going to now meet other media members, and you're going to meet people that can help write and get the story out and tell your story, and now you can build relationships and friendships with them. It's just a matter of you just networking, being who you are and having that synergy. And as you know, when people see Robbie, it's one of those situations where I seen you on TV, or I know you from somewhere, or I've seen your work, or and then now it just builds from there. So the good thing is you were here last year, then now you're building up to the next level, and then next thing you know, you're just building the relationship. So this is year what is this, 11 or 12 for me? This is year 11 or 12 for me this year of going. So, I mean, it's a lot, but I mean, it's my Super Bowl, you know? So, Robbie, we've been knowing each other since, what'd you say, 2017? Is that right? So just
That's right.
imagine, you know, so that's what it's all about. So we just wanted to share with you guys what LapLock was, what BenjiLock was, what they were doing together. Hopefully, Ryan, you got some value out of tonight's show. Hopefully, you got a chance to see what the audience think. And here's the poll here. They said 3. I can see this being used in schools and in the workplace. So, and then 1, I like this. So you got 47% that say I like this, and 3, I can see this being used in schools and in the workplace. All right. So please, is there a website that people can go to, or do they just Google LapLock? How do they do
Yeah,
it?
you could Google LapLock, but shop.laplock.com.
Okay.
You could Google TechLock, LapLock. There's nothing like it in the world. We're one of one, so it's pretty easy to spot once it comes up.
All right. So
You
make
can
sure
buy
you
them on
guys.
our website.
So that's the company name, TechLock or LapLock. All right. So it's LOK instead of LOCK. All right. So make sure you put LapLock, LAPLOK, or Tech LOK. All right. And then we all know what BenjiLock is right there. So, yeah, hopefully that was some value to you. And hopefully you guys, you said $99 right now for the one that's actually already on the marketplace, which is the original one. Is that correct?
That's right.
And then you also said
$124.95 for biometric.
$124.95 for the one that will be released right before school starts. That's his championship week. Is that right?
That's the hope. But supply chain. I mean, I've been living this for 3 years, so but we should be fine. We should be fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, and by the way, good news. I did spoke with our manufacturer last night, and I think for Sunday for CS Unveil, we'll have some of the OEM of LabLock by BenjiLock in some nice
Sweet.
Wolverine colors. So you'll be able to touch him, tall boy up there, and feel it, and we'll get this party started over there.
I love it. I love it. All right, guys, before we get up out of here, let me do this real quick. Hey, you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Are you ready to conquer the winter in style? Well, look no further, because Tall Boy's got your back.
Tall Boys got merch.
Period.
First up, we got onesies for the little ones. Keep your babies cozy and adorable all season long with a variety of colors.
Party over here.
Tech is my energy. And for the cool crew, we got a variety of sweatshirts in all sizes. Show off your swagger while staying warm. You know you gotta stand on business. Revis even has the word of the day.
Choose your words wisely.
Now, ladies, we got something special just for you. Our specialized sweaters will make heads turn and keep you cozy in the urban jungle. So what are you waiting for? Don't let the winter blues bring you down. Visit shop.tallboy.us today and grab your Tall Boy winter gear.
Tall Boys got merch.
Tall Boy, where style meets winter warmth. Get yours now.
Shop.tallboy.us.
Ow.
Hey guys, these are the brands. Check us out, tallboy.us, the Lab Tech Show, and your live production. Don't forget, we're on Roku and Amazon Fire as well at TBE Media. And then if you would like to support the show, it is I Am Tallboy on PayPal or Tallboy Enterprises on Cash App. Those are the brands. Support us. That's what we're doing. You guys know how we do it. You want live streaming, you want tech news, or you just want overall production services. We make it happen for you. It is the brands. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. I did not plan to go as long as we did, but let's see. What did you guys think of tonight's show? Let me know in the comments what you guys think. No, I'm not feeling the show. 2, too long. Give me the shortened version. 3, great content. I needed this. Or 4, tech is not my thing. It was okay. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let me know what you think. in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is real time polling, guys. It says amazing show. Does the gear TBJ? Oh, look, I gotta get. So I tell you what. I tell you what. I love this. Mama D says, the gear does the gear here does the gear have TBJ on it for us ladies? I will create something before I leave to go to Vegas with something for TBJ for the ladies, because TBJ, I don't know where he's at, but TBJ has to have something for the ladies because all the ladies love TBJ. And the lady, I don't know what it is about the ladies, man, but they really are feeling TBJ. So I'm trying to see if I can find him before we get up out of here, and he can say goodbye to everybody. But before I go, I'll let Robbie and I'll let Ryan close out the show with their respective websites and their links, and we go from there. So Ryan, this is all you. Tell us where they can find you. Tell us any information that you want, and the floor is yours.
Yeah, just check us out, support us, like us, whatever you'd like to do. We're new emerging brand in the work from anywhere lifestyle category. So we've got LapLock and several other products that complement the new shift in work to the hybrid workforce, or for students that matter. Check us out at laplock.com or shop.laplock.com.
Okay, and Robbie?
Hey, anytime you can search my way, BenjiLock.com, and if not, accessible on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, you name it, at BenjiLock. So that's about it. As we always say, the key is at your fingertips. But again, a pleasure to be here with you, Tallboy, and Ryan as well, and always an honor to be on this show, and can't wait to see all of you at CES.
Yeah, man, I'm loving every bit of it, guys, and thank you guys so much for coming on. We didn't get time for that last article, so unfortunately, we'll talk about it at a later time and date. But hopefully, you guys will. The articles are in the description. Let's just put it like that. So the articles are in the description. So if you guys are interested, you can go see that article, and we will talk about that when I get back, if you guys remind me, and we'll go from there. All right. So with that being said, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I can get TBJ on here for y'all, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But yeah, let's see. There we go. I think I got him. All right, guys. Did you guys enjoy the show? Thank y'all for hanging out. Tallboy's getting ready to go to CES and bring back some cool companies for you guys to watch. He said he's going to get some merch from me. What kind of merch do you want? T-shirt, a hat, sweater? Oh, my God. He's just going to get a T-shirt. Okay, we got to go. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Goodbye. Tell Matt and Ryan thank you for hanging out with us. Make sure you say goodbye to them, guys. Y'all be good. What they say? Come on. It's the Lab Tech Show. Anything else you guys want to say before we go?
See you at CES.
It is the Lab. It is the Lab Tech Show, guys.
You already know. Tall boy.
It's gone. 2024 is here. It is the Lab Tech Show. We're out. Hold it, guys. Okay, there we go.